about this. This is almost like a pop quiz that you'd have in the academy. So here's the quiz question for you. What do Gordon Graham, you know him, huge law enforcement trainer, been around for almost forever, funniest guy in law enforcement training, period. So Gordon Graham and Lieutenant Colonel Dave Grossman and Brian Willis, he's from Canada, and Harvey Hedden, he's the executive director of ILETA, which is the International Law Enforcement Educators and Trainers Association. What do these four guys have in common? Gordon Graham, Lieutenant Colonel Dave Grossman, Brian Willis, Harvey Hedden. What do they all have in common? Well, here's the answer. They are all going to be guests on Tomorrow's Police Officer new podcast. Yes, I'm finally getting to launching the podcast February 9th, 9 a.m. It's Tuesday morning. Every Tuesday morning, starting February 9th at 9 a.m., a new episode's going to drop. And I have some amazing people lined up on this podcast for you. And you're going to be able to listen to it everywhere. It's going to be on Apple. It's going to be on iTunes. It'll be on Spotify. It'll be on Spreaker. It'll be on iHeartRadio. Pretty much any podcast platform you want. And you can also go to tomorrowspoliceofficer.com and download it. So here's the scoop on it. It's totally cool. The first season is called Tactical TLC, Training, Leadership, and Communication. And we're going to spend 15 minutes talking about training, 15 minutes about leadership, and 15 minutes about communication. Now, the cool thing is this. For free, without going to any special training, you can listen to the entire episode of Gordon Graham talking about training, leadership, and communication. Or if you want, you can just pick out, oh, I just want to listen to Gordon Graham talk about communication. Fine, listen to that 15-minute segment. And in addition to that, I'll be pulling out little snippets. They'll be up on our YouTube channel. Gordon he just drops bombs of knowledge all over the place. And Lieutenant Colonel Grossman, I'll tell you what, he's amazing as well. You know what? Brian and Harvey they're just great guests. I've already interviewed them. I'm editing right now. So you're going to be able to watch it on YouTube, on Facebook. You can listen to it like a podcast. It's video. So you actually get the people. You can look at them. It's like them being in your car sitting next to you. So Tuesday, February 9th, 9 a.m., do me a favor. When you see this pop up, make sure that you like the show and you hit the download button, give us a rating, give us a review, please, because that's going to help raise our rating. The first 8 weeks, really important on iTunes, because that's what pushes us up into new and notable, is when an episode gets rated and reviewed and downloaded. So the more it gets up into new and notable, the more law enforcement officers we're going to be able to reach out to. So please let everybody who's in law enforcement and the first responder world. I'm bringing in fire folks. I'm bringing in EMS. It is military, law enforcement, fire, EMS, all first responders centered. So it's not just for cops. It's for all first responders. Now, February 9th, 9 a.m., and then every Tuesday after that, there's going to be new episodes. So please, I'm so excited to have this. You have an opportunity to listen to the wisdom of Gordon Graham and Lieutenant Colonel Dave Grossman and Brian Willis and Harvey Hedden. Those are just the first 4. Everybody else that follows is awesome too. You're going to hear just from everybody. And last thing I'll say is this. I'm also bringing in some entrepreneurs to talk about training, leadership, and communication, some civilians. And the reason I'm doing it is this. A lot of cops, a lot of firefighters, a lot of medics, people in the military have side jobs. You work overtime shifts. So I want to let you know that there's some alternatives to putting yourself away from your family, in uniform, out on the street when you're tired, and you're putting yourself exponentially at more risk. And maybe there could be something else where you could earn even more money and be at home with your family. So I'm going to bring some of those resources to you as well. That's it for this announcement. So please listen for the Tomorrow's Police Officer podcast launching February 9th on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Make sure you listen to us. Make sure you watch us on YouTube and Facebook as well. That's it. Have a great night. Bye-bye.